Hey guys, welcome back to week 11. In this video, I am showing you the items that sold for me from August 19th through the 25th. I had another decent week of sales here. I am kind of falling behind on my videos. I have a lot going on just as far as the videos I'm trying to put out. My Amazon, my current 9 to 5. I have a lot going on and I'm trying to get it all done and I'm really just struggling. So bear with me here. But I'm going to break down all the items that I have sold this past week, and I did have a decent amount of them. Primarily all of them are from Retail Arbitrage, but there was a little bit of a mix of Online Arbitrage. You guys may have noticed some of those from last week, but some of those also sold this week as well, some new ones. But to start off with, we're going to talk about this Champions tie-dye sweatpants, and these things really upset me. Not that the pants themselves, but Amazon upset me for this item. So let's talk about that one and just dive right into all of the stuff. So here we go. So I have these Champion sweatpants here. I bought these at Hibbett Sports Store for $12.18, and I originally listed these guys for $65, and they were holding firm. Amazon was once on this listing for $65 because that is what they suggested retail, the MSRP, that is what the price was, $65. And then one morning I wake up and I have a listing error email, and it says that my item's been deactivated because of a high price. So I dropped it a little bit. Again, got the email, it said deactivated. Dropped it a little bit, got an email, deactivated. And this was just going back and forth, and I finally got to like $48. I'm like, this is stupid. I said Amazon was on the listing for $65, I want to sell it for $65. I sent an email to Amazon. As every seller knows, that's pointless. Amazon customer support does not help you one bit. So I just continued to drop the price. I'm like, whatever, I paid $12. I got all the way to $40 before Amazon finally took my listing live. I was the only seller for this item, so at $65 I would have got the sale because that's the price. At $65 I would have made $40 in profit on this item, which would have been incredible because I have four or six of these items. But yeah, let's just dive right into the numbers and I'll show you what actually happened. Again, Champions sweatpants. These were a tie-dye, and I actually sold 2 of these this week. But I bought these again June 30th. This was during the 4th of July sale. I'm probably going to get these 2 mixed up because it's now past Labor Day this past weekend. And I did a lot of shopping there, but I'm going to do my best. If I say anything about Labor Day, ignore that. It was always 4th of July. But yes, so I spent $12.18 for this one pair of pants, and I sold them for $40, which gave me a net profit of $16.48. That's an ROI of 135%. Again, I sold 2 of these, therefore I profited $32.96 from this. I think I have a few extra of these pants, just in different sizes, still yet to sell. But it's, again, approaching the winter season, so they should sell pretty soon. This item here, we have this Calvin Klein bralette. I bought this online on July 15th. I bought them for $1.92. They were on clearance, but then I used Kohl's Cash to bring that price even further down. I picked up 10 of these from Kohl's because I used this to get ungated in Calvin Klein. That way I can sell a lot of those boxer briefs you may have seen on one of my shorts that I posted recently, where I found a bunch of those. It was like $220 just sitting on the shelf. But I sold this for $14, which gave me a profit of $5.27. That's an ROI of 274%. This week alone, I sold 5 of these, which gives me a profit of $26.35. So just because you have to get ungated doesn't mean you have to lose money. If you remember from last week's video, I talked about these Adidas zip-up hoodies, and then I sold 2 last week. Well, I sold the last 2 this week. Again, just a refresher, it was purchased on July 10th. I paid $13.25 for these, and I sold them for $65 even. These were picked up at Kohl's. My profits for this was $36.08, which was an ROI of 272%. The fact that I sold 2 of them brings my total of profits for these 2 items alone to $72.16. Some Haggar pants here for you. These were size 38 by 34. I bought these at Kohl's on April 2nd. I ended up paying $9.20 for these. I'm sure I had like a 20% off coupon, probably maybe some Kohl's Cash too. But I sold this one pair of pants for $43, which gives me a profit of $20.39. And yes, you'll notice so April 2nd, these have been sitting on the shelf for a little while. They probably actually got checked in on May 9th, but needless to say, that's almost 4 months of sitting in the warehouse. I still made $20.39 after storage fees and everything. They're really not too bad, although moving into Q4, storage fees start to increase, so this might be one reason to try to get some of that inventory moved out of here. But the ROI for these pants was going to be 222%. I'm liking these so far. Really, everything I've shared so far, we're like, well, I'd say the average is like 200%, which is awesome. Let's just keep this moving. I got another one that came from the 4th of July sale. That's up next, so let's go ahead and see what that one is. Champion biker shorts is what we have up next. These were pink in color. I don't remember if these were large or extra large or medium or small. I have about one in every size. Actually, it's like 3 in every size. But again, 4th of July weekend at Hibbett's Sports Stores. This was July 3rd. I paid $7.94 for these, and I sold them for $34, which gave me a profit of $15.84. That's an ROI of 199%. Amazon is the only other competitor on this listing with me. They're currently listed at 35. From what I'm seeing, they're not matching me at 34, so I should get all the sales. However, I don't know that that's the case. It's not a huge seller, but needless to say, to make $15.84, and I think I had 5 or 6 of these, I picked those up all day because they're gonna sell out pretty soon. I'm pretty confident with that. I might drop the price just a touch more, and I bet they'll go. So even if I drop to $30, I'll make 11 a piece. I like that, those odds. This next one here was probably hands down my best find that I've had in a long time. The ROI on this one is stupid good. So let me show you that one. 967%. This was purchased at a Dick's Sporting Goods warehouse sale. I just found out that I had one of these close by. This was on tax-free weekend in one of my neighboring states, so I took advantage of this. But yes, August 7th I bought this, and I bought this for $2.23. If I still have the video from me finding this in the store, I'm gonna go ahead and share that right up here. This sold for $34.25, which gave me a profit of $21.58. Again, that ROI is 967%, so that was very incredible. And then one thing to note, I just had a comment just the other day from a guy, and he said that he has sourced at this location many times. He said it is a gold mine. So I think I'm gonna have to go take some more trips back up there to just go shopping. I know this day when I was there, I only found 3 items. There was a pretty big quantity of these items that I had found, but maybe this guy talking to you took it all. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm just gonna, there's resellers everywhere, so it's just one thing. It's always good to have a community. I have found that I have talked to some other local resellers, and we've kind of shared knowledge back to back, well, back and forth. She's in one area and I'm in another that's fairly close, but it's still a decent drive, and she's shared items with me and I've shared items with her, and that has encouraged me to go out and find them in my local stores, which has been great help to me, and I'm sure hopefully it's been helping her out. So I'm actually going to break this video up into 2 parts just like last week. It helps to kind of keep the video short and concise, that way it's not long and drawn out. But I'm going to start part 2 with an item that has been all around the country, and then back to me, and then all around the country. So I'm going to explain in part 2 what exactly I am talking about. I also have a theory of why I don't shop in a certain section. I'd be curious if you guys have a similar theory, so be sure to check out the video right here. Once you hear what my theory is, please leave a comment and let me know whether you agree or disagree with that one. So I will see you right here next.